We live in a universe run by love. God is love, and we should only be living out of a place that stems from love, right? Except everybody is obsessed with love, but not in the way that they should be, and not in a way that really is love. Every single song, especially pop music, so not every single, but pretty close, is about romantic love, right? Every movie is about romantic love, except if you want to be transcendent, if you want to be multi-dimensional, if you want to expand your consciousness, if you want to be more of a person, if you want to feel happier, if you want to experience more, you need to understand that there is so much more to love than just romantic love or even loving your children. I love my children, but a lot of that comes from biological instincts, which is nice. And then you combine that with the heart chakra soul love. Wow. I mean, children for me, that's probably your best place to find love. But there's actually something more expansive about a perfect stranger and experiencing true love for them. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it's possible, and you can experience it, and it takes you to a new dimension, a new density, probably more accurately. It's a new density of existence for you. If you can experience and find that place of true love, that really is oneness, that really is experiencing us as a singularity, experiencing that person as God itself. But you don't need to overcomplicate it in your mind and in your intentions. You just look at a person and see the humanity in them, which is a good thing, like the actual humanity of the good, loving. At our base root, we all actually are loving. And when you can get to that place from looking at somebody and experience that, it's profound. And it's something that I think every song needs to start. There was a lot of them in the 60s and some in the 70s, obviously the hippie age, all about love. But we don't really understand love, do we? We don't understand love at all, if you think about it. But we can't really think about it because we're not there yet. It's our push towards the fifth dimension, and how we push into that realm, especially if we want to push into it in the highest timeline possible. You're probably going to want to aim for love. You're going to want to experience and find out. It's like an adventure, honestly. It's an adventure that involves no travel. It's an adventure within the self, to find that place where you can just like effortlessly love someone. I have gotten to that place where I can just, I love you. Like, and it's like, it's really deep. It's expanded from what it once was not too long ago. So we can push this further, and I personally can push this further by working on people that you don't love so much, you know, like people that are adversaries to you. And that's something that, I mean, I can see that I still love their humanness and their oversoul, and I can get to that, but there's still that ego to ego, that where you're coming against each other. It's an energetic thing. That's why I'm struggling for the words. When you are pounding up against them in an energetic setting, where, have you ever talked to somebody and you just hit a wall and you're like, I extremely disagree with you, but there's nothing to really argue about without me looking like a D-hole, you know what I mean? So you just kind of leave it there, and then, yes, you know, work on forgiveness, clearing it out. But it's like, there's some people that just don't like you, and they're gonna try to be rude on purpose. And well, that's an effort, that's an exercise in love, to still love them anyways. I'm still absolutely pleasant and absolutely cordial. Of course, absolutely. You have a great day. And that's true. It's accurate. Even though a part of my energy is like, oh, they're so mean to me. Because they are. But love, it's like a factory. We are love factories, and I personally want my factory to be as up and running as possible. And I found a big ticket in that was finding, for one thing, finding the existence, finding that it was actually a thing, not like love your brother as your fellow, or love your fellow man as your brother, you know, actually experiencing that and actually incorporating that into our own energy body. Because as you zoom, I'm zooming out like you can see it, look at my energy body. But as you expand into your own energy body, I've previously done a video about how there's the fourth dimension, which is actually just like our energy existence, which we're definitely in right now as we push towards the fifth dimension. And some people, I think I'm one of them, but I don't want to be egotistical, is latching into the fifth dimension and feeling waves of that cosmic love coming down. And that's what we want more of. And as we push into it, we feel that like fourth dimensional new realm of existence that exceeds our physical body, that you can actually start to feel and control, and just use it as like kind of like a gauge, like you're an airplane, and like gauges will just start feeling energy tings and pings and things. And you know, it's a navigational thing that you have to get used to, like any kind of muscle that you exercise. Like if I all of a sudden want to become like a ballet dancer, I imagine it'd be like that, where you're all of a sudden exercising new muscles that you never exercised before. You know what I mean? If you just start doing it. And I've been on this path for a long time, so it's not like I just succeeded today. No, because it's not thanks to me, it's thanks to the Ascension, and I'm maxing out my capacity to utilize all the energies that are coming down. Like I'm hopefully not letting any of them go to waste. I stay on top of important dates, doing like rituals and keeping energetically clean and just maximizing the amount of evolutionary power that I can pump into my human self and my energy body, and like the ancestral trauma healing that just needs to happen. This energy is just like whooshing through us. And I think we would all benefit much better if we realized that you should shut that stupid pop song on. I love you, oh baby. Yeah, oh my God. Because the new Rolling Stones album came out, which kudos to them. And most of it was pretty good. My husband's obsessed with them. But one of the songs was about love and how you'll never, you know, you want a man like me. And I was like, they gotta be like 80 something now. And I was like, even you are singing about cha-la-la love songs. You're like in your 80s. You have nothing more profound to say. I think Keith Richards looks like a deep dude. I could be wrong, but he looks pretty deep. I feel like he might have something, I don't know about Mick Jagger, but I feel like he has something deeper to say than cha-la-la, I'm your man, you could love me the best you can. You know what I mean? It's an area of concern for humanity, that all we can think, because you know what that means romantic love is I want to stick my willy in your hole. Like, I'm sorry, but that's all that's about, is you want to do it. So let's take it back and experience a love that is just love. I know you can do it. I believe.